is what our dining room table looks like. We are gearing up for the season premiere of The Blacklist. You are very high, but if you fall, you're gonna get hurt, so get down. For me, sometimes that can be a really big stumbling block. Morning, what do you have for breakfast? Chocolate oatmeal. Oh, don't put it on your hand. No, eat it. Don't play in it. Eat it. So breakfast this morning, you guys, for the kids is chocolate oatmeal. And I just make this by adding a little bit of chocolate syrup, some brown sugar, and a little bit of sugar to flavor it up. And they really like it. So we are on our way back home. We had to take a trip into Dubuque, pay the cable bill. It had to be done. Fun. Look at this little guy. Well, hello. Look at him back there. He is passed out.
I have a tiny tower. This game's called Tiny Tower. It's free. And just keep on going up. And there.
Anyway, we're on our way back home, and then we have some school to do.
I'm enjoying the fall weather.
Yeah, it's cool today, you guys. I put the kids in shorts and short sleeve shirts, and I'm thinking when we get home, they're probably gonna end up in lightweight long sleeve shirts and some pants.
I'm gonna wrap myself in a sheet.
Yeah, Braxen, he's always warm and he's like, oh, it's chilly today. So I'm thinking we may be pulling out more of the fall clothes coming up here.
Break down the awkwardness, put on my boots and a lily white dress. A million words, but how to express what I'm feeling when I see you. You flash a smile, I'm like, is this happening? I look your way and then of course.
So I told you that I was going to show you Zane's complimentary colors project, and I kept forgetting to grab it out of the car because he took it to his grandma's to finish. But look at that. Didn't that turn out cool? I think he did really good on it. So that was his version of what Braxen and Ireland did. So by the middle of the afternoon, when the kids are done with their school and stuff before dinner, this is what our dining room table looks like. So we have an extra large dining room table, and it is full of toys. So it's their job to clean it. I heard you yelling for me. What did you want? What are you doing? You got a bag full of stuff to go. So they're working together. Those go in Aspen's, yep. These go in his bucket. They're working together to get this table cleaned up. Good job, guys. So we are gearing up for the season premiere of The Blacklist, and I'm so excited, but I'm really bummed. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-hour episode, and it's not. So I'm gonna have a hard time waiting till next week. Anyway, so every fall, we wait for the return of 2 of our favorite shows, Blacklist and The Walking Dead. So what are your favorite shows, and are there any shows that you watch that you like wait and look forward to coming back? Aspen, stop climbing the wall, son. Aspen. I'm high. You are very high, but if you fall, you're gonna get hurt, so get down. Don't climb the walls. Oh my goodness. Guys, so I am settled in for the night. We got to watch the season premiere of The Blacklist, and I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna give any spoilers away, so don't worry, you do not have to stop watching here, because I'm not gonna tell you anything about it if you're a fan and have not seen it yet. But it was really better than I expected. Like, I love The Blacklist, and so I always expect that it's gonna be a great show. But it really was better than I expected, and it still keeps you guessing, which is what makes the storyline so great in the show in the first place, among other things. But yeah, so I was super happy with the way the season premiere went tonight. So that is my thoughts on The Blacklist tonight. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is I have a 3-subject notebook out because I have actually been I watch a lot of YouTube. Recently I hadn't been able to because I've been really busy with the beginning of the school year. We've done a lot of different traveling, not major far away traveling, but just a lot of traveling. And so that kind of puts a damper on my time. I'm playing a lot of catch up when I get home. And to me, playing catch up is a very frustrating thing. I would rather not be playing catch up when I get home and just coming home and having things already flowing. And in a large family, for me sometimes, especially since it's the start of the school year, for me sometimes that can be a really big stumbling block. Keeping the household running smoothly and stuff like that. And I have a habit of, I can get into a really good schedule, and I can put my kids on a really good homeschool schedule, but my strength in parenting does not lie in full scheduling for them. So it's something I'm always working on getting better at. And so I have been watching a lot of large families that vlog and paying attention to like differences from their schedules to mine, stuff like that, and just seeing if I can pick up some tips and tricks along the way for large families and just any family dynamic. I mean, any person you meet, you can learn things from. And I've always believed that it doesn't matter who they are, you can always learn something from every single person you meet. And so this is kind of my way of just like researching other people's lifestyles to see if anything that they do would work well and help in my own home. And so I found a couple of really cool families today, and I also got to catch up on one of my other favorite families that I watch all the time. If you don't know who they are, it's Unhappily Housewife, Arlo and Dana, and they raise 2 children, and they're really cool. And by the way, Dana's mom, she's a hoot. She is. You don't see her very often in the vlogs, but she is a funny lady. So I was catching up on one of their vlogs tonight, and it actually wasn't even a vlog. It was tips for YouTubers, for new YouTubers. And I thought their advice was really solid, and it was full of humor. And so if you haven't had a chance to check them out, check them out. They're Dana and Arlo with Unhappily Housewife, and they're super cool ladies. So that's what I've spent my night doing after watching the premiere of the Blacklist. So anyway, I have this notebook out because what I'm going to do tonight is sit down and work on a schedule for the household that's a little bit more. One of the people I was watching tonight actually said something that really stood out to me, and that was a schedule is there to serve you and not the other way around. And I was like, you know, when you look at it that way, that's really true. And I find for myself, I get tied up in scheduling a lot. Like if I put a schedule together, I want to stick to it. And I don't leave myself a lot of room for when things don't fit into a schedule box. And I've told you about that many times. That is a stumbling point for me. That is a perfectionism for me that becomes an issue, like a stumbling block. So if I can't get it all done, I don't want to do it at all. And that's a perfectionism that I'm always working to let go of. So now you know a little bit more about who I am as a person. That is one of my areas that is just, it's not a strength, it's something I'm always working on. So looking at scheduling that way was really just seeing it in that new perspective. It was like, you know, that's true. That really is the point of it. So I'm going to sit down and work out my household schedule once again, because I do work better by a schedule instead of flying by the seat of my pants. It does not ever work for me. I need a visual. But learning that just because it's there, sometimes those boxes aren't going to get checked, and that's okay too.